Hi everyone, Cyro here. Welcome back to Portal Knights Tutorials, where I show you the neat things I've discovered in this game and show you how to do them. This video is the fourth tutorial on lights, and in today's lesson I will show you how to combine lights with delay gates to create an awesome color changing room or environment. Now you will only need minimal knowledge of the logic items, as we will only be using the delay gates. So if you've used delay gates before, then you should be a little familiar with how they work. And this is nowhere near as complex as my airlock system that I have, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out, as it's a wonderful addition to any world. Also, if you haven't seen my previous tutorial on color combinations with lights, definitely go check that out, as that's exactly what we'll be using for this. And although you'll see a few combinations today, in that video I go over just about all the combinations that you can do with the colors. So that being said, let's warp on out of here and get right to it. Now I've already created a room specifically for this, so all you have to do is just drop down and walk on in. Now here you can see I already have some delay gates set up. I'll only be using 3 here. And the first thing that you'll want to do is connect the delay gates to each other. So as you can see here, I have this one connected to this gate, and I have this gate connected to this gate. Now you want to connect the last gate, and it depends on how many gates you want to use. You can use 3, you can use 4, 10, or you can just use 2. But you want to make sure that the last gate is connected all the way back to the first one, because that's going to prevent this one from starting until that one is done. If you don't do that, then this gate is just going to keep flashing the colors whenever the time expires. In this case, I have it set to 5 seconds, so no matter what, it's going to have the light blink on and off in 5 seconds, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But if you want the lights to flash in sequential order, then you want to have the last gate connected to the first gate. So let's just do this. Why don't you start off with having, I'll put a yellow light right here, a red light in the middle, and a green light on the end. So we'll get the connection from this gate and put it on the yellow light. And again, I have all these gates set to 5 seconds. Put the middle one to the red, and we will put the green, or the last delay gate, to the green light. Now as you'll see, the yellow light will come on first, followed by the red, and then the green light. Or rather it should. Yep, there we go. So the yellow light is coming on, then the red, and the yellow light turns off, and the red light will turn off, and the green light will show. And that's what you want, if that's what you want. Now I'll show you just what happens if you don't have the first and last gates connected. Because then they're just going to act on their own, and you'll have more than one light showing at the same time. Just like that. And that can create for some pretty cool room color combinations. But if that's not what you're going for, then yeah, make sure you get these gates connected to each other. We'll do back. Right there. So why don't we go ahead and add another light to this. We'll add a purple light. We'll see what that does. We'll go ahead and connect this first gate to the first purple, and then the last gate to the last purple. So that right there, you can already see it gives some pretty unique colors. I like this one. This is kind of a dreamy lavender tone. I'll often go into other people's worlds, and rarely do I see someone using lights with delay gates. And in fact, I was in someone else's world yesterday. I think his name was VHaves9. I think I said that correctly. I'm not sure, but he had a room in his awesome build, which He had lights all over the place connected to delay gates, and everything was flashing like it was a Christmas special. So, and that was really cool to see. So as you can see, yep, all the lights are just going in sequential order, or rather there should be. I know it's kind of, the lights can be a little messed up and glitchy sometimes. So yeah, this isn't really functioning the way I had intended it to. And that also may be because I messed with it beforehand. But you kind of get the idea in that the lights should go in order, shut off, and turn on one at a time, then shut off one at a time. So that is it. That is how you do that. Pretty simple, pretty quick. Something as simple as this can add a great uniqueness to your build, make it much more appealing, and just make it overall that much more enjoyable. So I hope this lesson helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I will help out any way I can. Until next time.